Welcome to
The Neapolitan.
Scoop Podcast.
My name is Steph.
My name is Shay.
and my name is Rose. Thank you for tuning into the Neapolitan Scoop Podcast, where you get your weekly scoop. If you have not subscribed to the podcast, what are you waiting for? Go subscribe right now. Today's topic, artificial intelligence or AI. According to IBM.com, AI is defined as technology that enables computers and machines to simulate human intelligence and problem-solving capabilities. IBM.com continues to state that artificial intelligence or AI has gone through many cycles of hype, but even to skeptics, the release of ChatGPT seems to turn or make a turning point. Today, generative AI can learn and synthesize not just human language, but other data types, including images, video, software code, and even molecular structures. Applications for AI are growing every day, but as the hype around the use of AI tools in business takes off, conversations about AI, ethics, and responsible AI becomes critically important. For more on where this information comes, go ahead and reach out or go into IBM.com and you can definitely find more information. That being said, we're going to send it over to Shay for questions.
All right. What comes to mind when you hear the word AI? I think robot.
The Will Smith movie, you remember? AI.
I robot.
Yes, that one. That comes to
I
mind.
mean, honestly, when she said AI, I did not know what she was talking about. I thought she had misspelled something. I don't know. I thought maybe she was trying to say A1 sauce. I don't know. Then I asked her, I said, what is AI? She said artificial intelligence. I was like, oh, makes sense, makes sense. But yeah, I'm with Shay. When I think of a artificial intelligence, I think of robots. Like, yeah, robots. I think of Tesla too. Like
Hmm.
Tesla comes to mind. So yeah.
They whole self-driving car. I think that's the whole point of AI is to make life supposedly simpler for you in a sense to where you don't have to do as much when it comes to certain types of technology. So yeah, I just don't trust nothing driving for me though.
Yeah. Have y'all watched the new movie, that JLo movie, Atlas? That
No,
has
I
to do
haven't
about with
yet.
AI. Watch it.
Really?
Yes. It's
I
it's
Okay.
feel like
it,
they have a movie called AI, don't they?
yeah.
I feel like I've
A
seen it
movie?
before. And it's like like the robots turn on the humans or something.
No, I think that's the one that Shay just said, the iRobot.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a robot? I don't know why I thought
But
our robot was a cartoon, but
you know what though? There was a school that had, and I don't know if it's, I feel like, I mean, I saw it on Instagram. I'm not sure 100% how true it is, but there was a school who hired a robot that looks like the iRobot from iRobot. They hired one of those robots to be superintendent or some shit of the school. And I think another school had hired one to be like a teacher or some shit for the schools. And I'm like, ain't no way. I said, them damn
Actually,
robots gonna kidnap your kids.
actually, Steph is right. There is a movie called AI Artificial Intelligence, and it looks like it was in 2001.
yeah,
Hmm.
I feel like I was little and I had no business watching it and I didn't understand, but I remember it was real scary.
Yeah, it's with
And
that little Sixth Sense boy.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
it's an
it
old
was weird
movie.
though. It definitely, I, I mean, no, I don't know. How do y'all feel about them? I don't know.
I mean, I'm not
I'm
for
on
having
edge.
robots. It just depends. Like I was telling Rose earlier, like for my Airbnb business, for instance, one of the apps I use that it automatically like generates like, well, for one, the app that I use, it helps me manage my Airbnb so I can set up like automatic responses and things like that. But I noticed, for instance, I noticed that recently there's been like an update to where, for instance, this girl has said that she was coming to my Airbnb and she was like, if you had any recommendations, please let me know. So when I clicked on, what's her name? Let me find her reservation. So when I click on it and go to the conversation, there's a thing here that says suggest with AI. It's like in green. You probably, oh shit. How do you do this? No.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Oh, it's in green. You probably can't see it, but it says suggest with AI and like a response or whatever. And it literally typed out a response about, hey, congratulations on your engagement. These are some recommendations for your stay. And it like lists out basically things that I could respond to her. And I'm like, if I like it, I just send it. Like if a guest leaves a review, and depending on what their review says, I can just generate a review. Click on the generate with AI, and it sends like a response to their review based on what they said. So I'm like, I ain't gotta really type nothing or really say anything. I just gotta review and make sure it's what I want to say and just press send.
I like cleaning robots. Anything that's gonna help me clean. I have the Roomba, I have the mop one. I have everything that's gonna help me facilitate my life.
How does your Roomba work?
What do you mean?
Through an app?
Like you set it up.
Just press it to clean.
But does it actually clean? Like, does it do a great job?
It's like vacuuming,
it's not gonna do good Hispanic cleaning. It's not gonna do the cleaning we like.
Okay,
it is more. It is more for like just kind of maintaining the house clean looking.
Yeah,
because
I don't need nobody else
if you mop
when it comes to cleaning.
But it does a good job, because what I do is I do the robot, the vacuum, and then I do the mop one as well. So that one kind of picks up what the other one doesn't do.
You have the mop one?
Yeah.
That shit is expensive.
What is the mop one?
It mops the floor for me.
So it's not like an actual standing, it's not a standing robot. It's like little, like if y'all seen my story from yesterday, like mine's how it just goes across the floor. It's like that. So it can
so it's kind of like the sweeping one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how the Roomba looks. The other one is more square. The mop is square because it has to have this thing on it that the pads that you put in there, those are reusable. You can wash them, and you pour the liquid in there, depending, like if I want it on my wood floor, I'll put the wood floor liquid. If I want it downstairs, I'll put whatever liquid. I pour Fabuloso, and that's what I let it do. Up here in some floors, but then again, the floor that I have, the lady that put my floor, she's like, you can't be using Fabuloso on that. She's like, you just got to clean with steam water. No, it's ceramic, but it's a type of ceramic that she said I can't put Fabuloso on it because it pulls the shine off of the floor.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yep.
So basically, what these little robots do is, so basically they just upkeep your cleaning. So like if you clean your house thoroughly, you put these little robots to work, and you don't have to clean your house every day.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's exactly what it does. Okay. I think some people mistake it with they're gonna clean the house for them. No, you still got to put in some elbow grease, but the robot's
definitely what I was expecting.
Okay, you just want to have like a cheat day real quick. I don't really feel like cleaning. Let me just do this real quick. It'll just, it does a little bit to help. But it's not like actually a full Sunday cleaning with the fumes and the vacuuming going everywhere. Like, nah, it's not that.
That's actually good to know, because I've always been against them, because I'm like, well, they not cleaning nothing. They just half-ass. But it makes sense. Like if I clean my house, like let's say for instance, like the kitchen, the kitchen gets dirty because everybody eats in it every day. You spill some rice. On the
floor. Yeah.
Or like Shay said, for the dog hair, it's perfect for that. It definitely picks up the dog hair.
Yeah. It's like if you don't feel like, you come home and you're like, I don't feel like sleeping today. You don't have to. And it's okay. That'd be my struggle. Like I'll clean my house like thoroughly. Like, and I'm what, like bro said, like I'm half black, half Mexican. So the hustle is in there. So I'll be in there scrubbing like between the creases, making sure that like making sure, cause like when you have white, what is that? Is it ceramic? I mean,
it's the grout.
Yeah.
The in between. Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be black. I don't like that. And I have a bit of OCD. So it's like everything has to be like perfect. Like needs to be here, needs to be there. And it literally goes to shits. I could clean up on my Thursday, Friday when I'm off. Saturday, I leave Davis here with the kids. All of my hard work is gone to shits. Yeah. So I'm like, maybe if I get one of these robots, if I convince David to get one of these robots, I could be like, look, now
You
you
have
can
a
sleep on
birthday
the couch.
coming up, so I would start off with that. And
Girl,
then you
I
have
already put in my
Christmas.
for my birthday.
So
It's just a really
Yeah,
good
I already
in between cleanup type of
yeah.
thing. But
well,
don't
I
Yeah,
love
so
forget.
those
thanks.
robots. I don't know
Mhm,
about the other stuff that thinks for me though. It kind of scares me a little.
You
mhm.
Like,
said,
do I?
what did you say? Don't forget what, Shay?
I was just gonna say, don't forget AI is not just robots. It's just
Right.
it's like it's a software, it's a program basically.
I was gonna
Part of it
ask.
too.
So is Alexa considered an AI?
Hmm.
Yeah, because if you think
Oh,
Yes,
because
about
I'm
it,
she
Alexa.
is.
she can create, I mean, just like
She can
any
turn on
other
the lights
tone lights, she can create playlists for you based off of like a song that you like, make playlists based off of that
and
without
she
you having to
talks to
tell her.
you.
Yep.
I
She can
think
wake you
Google
up in
is
the
Siri,
too.
morning.
I think Siri is a version of AI for the government.
She definitely is for
Cool.
the government.
First of all, she be
But see,
listening and popping in even when you don't say, "Hey Siri." She just be like, "LOL, what you
Siri,
saying?" LOL, like, ma'am,
Siri,
get out
you
my
know,
ear.
Siri's a sister. Siri, she knows what's up. She not white. She's not Caucasian.
Oh no, she'll
Siri,
she'll
Siri
she's
is
get
different
family.
races.
she'll get back with you if
Yep.
she need to. She don't tolerate disrespect.
Siri
I
don't
have
play.
fired Siri a couple of times because her mouth is just too much for me.
Not
Like,
fired.
I have. I'm like, girl, I don't need you. Like, I don't need you. You need me.
Mm.
She might
Yeah, but I
respond, "Well,
don't
you
fuck with
need me more
Siri.
than you think you do."
And that's
Hmm.
exactly why she's not here now. Like, girl, no, bye. Because you gotta have the last word every
Siri is
time.
everywhere.
Mhm. And I'm telling you, she worked for the government because why are you listening to me when I'm not speaking to you? Like, that's
I
one
don't
thing that
know.
makes me a
Siri,
little uncomfortable with it because I'm
no, but I
like,
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I do believe that a lot of these devices, these AI devices that be doing stuff like, I do believe that a lot of them are like tied to the government. Like, I'm pretty sure they can hear our conversations. Like,
yes.
even with Alexa, like it be sometimes that I just be sitting here like cleaning, minding my business, and Alexa would just go off. And I'm like, what
Mm.
the fuck? I didn't ask you to do shit, you know? And she'll just say some weird shit, or it'll be a weird sound that comes on, do some weird shit. And but I mean, I'm not living a lifestyle where I gotta be hiding from the government. I mean,
Yeah.
I hope the government hears my struggle and they see me send me some money, you know.
Mm.
But I mean, if I was living that type of lifestyle, I wouldn't have none of these devices. I don't trust none of them.
I have an old school flip phone.
Mhm.
What a
The ones
Girl.
payphone
that you
that.
can't track.
What a payphone that
What's
damn.
the
They got them on
Mhm.
the
payphone.
Nextel? The Nextel
The
chirp?
chirp.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the
The
shit.
chirp. Yeah, that
That was the
we're
shit.
giving
Where you
we're giving
at?
out our age right now. Talking about the
Be
chirp.
like, where you at?
That was the phone to have.
The kids are gonna be like, what is the chirp?
What
What
is
is this
that?
chirp you
Mom,
talk about?
why do you have this? Like, what's wrong with
How do
you?
you use it?
What is this block?
It
I ain't
was
gonna
so
lie. I'm
funny
so used to
because
using my iPhone. I don't even know how to use an Android. Like an Android is so difficult for me to use, and I hate the
oh
system. It seems like it's so
mm-mm.
slow.
Yes.
I'm like,
Uh,
get this thing
Let me
out of
tell
my
you something.
hand.
The Android has three buttons, and we're so used to having no buttons that it's like now when I see an Android, I'm like, what fucking button do I have
You're
to
touching on
push
the
to get home?
screen. Oh my God. You're literally like on the screen, like, okay, why isn't this working? Like, I'm just
Right.
looking for your camera. It should be right there. Like, I should just be
Right.
able to click on the screen and it should pop up. You got to go through all these different apps and stuff. And I'm like, bro, this is too complicated. Like, I don't even want to take the picture
Apple
no more.
has conditioned us.
Mhm.
It really has conditioned us.
It has.
Mhm.
I agree. But I had somebody today that was asking me like, how does a pager work? And although I was born, I was alive in the era of the pager. I didn't have a pager
I didn't have a
myself because I
pager
was still
either.
young. But I saw how my mama used it, you know, and
Yep.
how it worked. Knew that when that pager went off, it had a number on there. You're supposed to call that number back and find out
That
who was calling you.
505 because they needed you ASAP to SOS.
Yes,
505.
I was.
911 for emergencies.
Yes. It's like 911, hurry up, get
Yep.
here because shit about to go left.
Mhm.
So it was so funny. She's like, how do they work? Like, I don't understand how they work. I was like, oh, you such a baby.
This
You
is
don't
the
know what a
way I
pager
explain it.
works.
A pager is like a voicemail that you can't. You just kind of see it. It's
Yeah.
like a voicemail text message because you're putting in those numbers like a code to tell
Yep.
somebody a message, but it's not a text message because you can't reply back to it. And it's not a voicemail per se because you're not talking into it, but it's like a coded text voicemail.
And
Something
when you
like
get
that.
it, you
And then
got to
you
go
just
to a
see and you're
phone
like,
and
okay.
call him and be like, "What
A
happened? I got your
payphone.
pager."
Yeah.
Be like, you caught
And
I got your page.
can y'all imagine how booty calls worked back then? Like you texted somebody, like, girl, you better answer this goddamn phone. I done went all the way to this payphone to call you, and you don't pick up. Bitch, I'm
Text me
pissed.
2 zeros so it looks like 2 titties.
No, but that's literally
Text me 2 zeros before the phone.
no. It's the parentheses dot parentheses because it's the little nipple.
Oh yeah. Hot mess.
Oh Lord.
Wow, it's just crazy how technology has evolved. It has evolved.
Yeah. And within the last 20, 30 years, because you got to think about this, we were alive when the pager was out here. We were alive to see the first kind of models of the cell phones. So,
Yeah, the big ones.
Yes. Remember the little dial phone with the little, what's it like, the little rotary thing?
Yep.
If that's what it's called.
I actually,
Yeah.
My
y'all
grandma
have
had
to
one of
see
them.
my purse. Let me show y'all my purse real quick. Hold on, let me show y'all my purse.
You have to pull out a fucking house phone or something.
The big one, the big with the wire.
Oh yeah, with the cell phone.
Let me tell y'all my age without telling y'all my age. Look at my purse.
With
Let's
the
see.
antenna.
Hold on, let me.
It's gonna be a
Hold on,
baby
let me
fat
see.
one.
No, it's
A
not.
baby fat.
Come on. This thing is hating. Oh, there you go. There you
Rockaware.
go.
Is it Rockaware?
What is
Is it
that?
So
apple
y'all
bottoms?
see? Y'all
It's
see?
hard.
Okay,
What's-
I'm gonna have to just. Oh, bitch, I
Oh
told
my
you.
God, it's a phone.
So it is like a
So
phone
cute.
purse, but the phone actually works. Like this actually
No.
works.
What you mean actually
Yes.
works?
Like you could use it to talk on. Like you link it, you
Who you
Bluetooth it to your
calling?
phone, and when people call you,
Oh,
you can
that's
answer it
Stop
on the
cool.
it.
phone.
That's cool.
Yes, and you see it has a little, it has a little rotary thing. Hold on, you see
Bitch,
the
I'm
little rotary
so
thing?
give
Oh
me
yeah,
one
the
of
little
those. Be
dial.
like,
You hang up on
Yes,
somebody for real.
girl.
You.
I be in my truck. Yes, y'all remember that? Oh my God, that was the best. Like now, if you hang your phone up like that, that bitch broke. Now you got to go get a new phone
Girl,
because
tell
you
me
done
about
slammed the
it.
damn phone.
Tell me about it.
But yeah, you
That's how I
reminded me
broke
of
the
that.
back
So
of this
I've been.
phone.
man.
But
My
yeah.
son saw that purse when I first got it, and he was like, "Ma, what's that?" I said, "It's my purse." He said, "You doing too much." I
Why you just can't have a
I
normal
say,
people
"Boy,
purse? Why you
whatever." I
gotta
said,
have a
"This
purse like an old phone?
Mm-mm.
Can't be normal. You gotta be
It
extra.
it brings
is
back memories.
All right.
okay."
So moving on.
Oh,
Um,
yes,
next question. Is AI taking over? Yeah.
It depends on what we're talking about, but it is taking over.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like you said, we got self-driving cars
easy.
now. We got automated messages being created, like with responses, like I said. We got
Yeah.
robots that can clean your house on a schedule if you let it. We got, oh, don't forget about those pictures that people be taking. Like the one I have on my page where I took that
yeah.
professional photo and it just merges
What?
your face onto somebody else's face and it just
What?
looks like you. Yeah, on my Instagram, so I had used an AI app and they had, first of all, you have to choose between your skin tone because you can't choose a picture that you want to use, but if it's a light skinned person on there, it's not gonna look right trying to merge it with your face. But so the person I chose was a brown skinned person, and the thing I chose was like a professional photo. So this
I never saw that.
really, it's on my page.
I never
That's
saw that one.
That's that fucking algorithm, bro. I hate it. Nobody see
Wait,
my
Yeah.
shit.
when
It's
did you
messed
post
up.
that?
This was
When
The
did
back
you
algorithm is
post
on
messed
that?
up.
February 22nd.
No, yeah, the algorithm is messed
Oh,
up though.
And I don't think
I
she
don't
looked
remember
like
you posting
me,
that,
but I mean, this photo got
but
like
I
74
think I
likes.
remember.
When
I
everybody was
remember.
doing it, Is that when everybody was doing it?
No, I think I thought a little bit after because I don't be on
Okay.
bandwagons like that. I'd be like, I'm gonna wait till the bandwagon over and then go see what it's about.
Nasha said
But
she got 74.
I got 74 likes on that picture. But people was like, oh, it kind of look like you. First of all, she a little cockeyed. That's what I don't like because I'm not cockeyed. But I mean, I kept it. She looked cute. And it's like, you
I
just choose a
cannot.
picture, you choose a photo out your album and just they'll put your face on this person's body. And
Bro,
majority of the time they look like the
this
person.
That's crazy. That's different kind of catfishing because it ain't even got to be
I
your
was about to say
body.
this is how people get catfish. They just making catfishes so much easier.
It's
Oh
like a
my
Yeah,
combination
goodness.
of
Hey,
filters with like I didn't take this picture. I didn't. Like I
that's
legit did not take
crazy.
this picture.
That is crazy.
I cannot.
I'm just mad that one of her eyes is going in the other direction. But other than that, they got my lips right, they got my nose right. They got my skin tone right, got my eyebrows on
Mm-mm.
fleek.
But
That
I
scares the
mean,
hell out of me.
I personally do think it's taking over because like you said, it's like but I think it's making us weaker because we are so reliant on and dependent on artificial intelligence. It's kind of I don't know if y'all remember the whole situation with Southwest. And when I told y'all we were stuck out there, I think I was working with y'all then when we got stuck out there during the freeze, the winter storm, and like their whole entire system went down.
Oh, well, yeah.
And we couldn't catch a flight, we couldn't do nothing. And I'm like, it's like if a system shuts down, like if we don't have artificial intelligence, it's like we don't know what to do. There's no plan B, there's no plan C. It's just like, oh, computers don't work. We don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing with even with the cars. Like, do you know how many cars have killed people because
Yeah. When
they
they
took
just
over?
started. And
I
Yeah.
remember seeing
Like,
something like on Instagram about how these cars, like cops got called out to the middle of the intersection because like there were just these cars that just shut down in the middle of like a red light. So they were like in the middle of the intersection, they just stopped. Like nobody was driving them. It wasn't an
mm,
accident. They were just self-driving cars from like a nearby lot or whoever had these cars and they just drove and they just stopped in the middle of the street. It's
mm.
like, okay, well, call your technology back to its place.
yeah,
Because couldn't
that's
I
nobody
don't know
move
crazy.
them.
if y'all heard this story about the lady who I believe she had a Tesla and she was rich. She had like a bunch of money and apparently she was in her car and her car kind of like it backfired on her and ended up driving the car into like a lake that she had in her house, like in the back
Oh
of her house or
no.
something.
She was
Oh,
in it?
wow.
She ended up she ended up drowning because she couldn't get out the car.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
She didn't
The
watch no
car like
videos
did its
about
own
how to
thing.
exit the car.
Well, she couldn't because I think Tesla's windows are they don't have
The,
like I guess the type of windows that you can just break.
well,
Oh, wow.
that's not
And
good.
so once the car just shut down, it just shut down. But I feel like even if it did have the windows that broke, she probably would have been panicking and not known, like, okay, let me. But I'm like, what are the odds that
Goes
your
to the
car drives
bag.
into the fucking water?
Yeah.
Like your car's like, oh, let me just drive straight into the water so you can drown. Like that is some final destination type shit.
Yeah.
And it makes
That's
me wonder,
crazy.
like, are these freaking robots possessed? I don't know, because sometimes I be feeling like Alexa be setting me up for failure, and she's supposed to wake me up every morning. And some mornings I feel like she don't wake me up.
Is it that she didn't wake you up or that
I
you
be
didn't
like,
hear the alarm go
Right.
I
off?
mean, honestly, if you don't hear me turn you off, you should keep going, sis. Like I pay a monthly fee for you to work. I wonder
Let's
if
say
that's
you
how
got one time
employers
to play
feel
with
about.
me, and that's it.
But yeah, it's scary. I don't know. The Teslas are all they look cool or
No, they
whatever.
don't. I mean, they're different, obviously. Like that fucking truck. Like it's interesting when you're driving on a freeway with a bunch of Ford, Chevys, Nissans, Toyotas, and you see this big ass box looking rectangular square thing.
Well,
And
that
it looks
specific
like a
Tesla doesn't
fucking
look.
like it's very interesting to see. That whole look like a
It
robot.
looks. It looks like it's supposed to be in like a extraterrestrial movie. That's really what it
Really?
looks like. Like when like aliens take over and like we bring like
Is
our
it so
that's like
far
our army
advanced?
trucks. That's what it looks.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like okay, extraterrestrials have taken over. Let's bring out our army trucks. And our army trucks now look like green with all this stuff, but I feel like that's the extraterrestrial army truck.
They could have modeled it
And then it
after
makes
it.
me wonder because I mean, why would you come out with a car like that after there have been sightings of extraterrestrials?
I don't know. We gotta ask Elon. Mr. $11 million
What's
in taxes
so
every
left right
year.
now?
We gotta ask Elon why he made this shit. Because he knew somebody was gonna buy it. Somebody was gonna buy it. There's some rich person out there who's like, fuck it, let me buy it. I got the money.
Hey,
Obviously, there's a lot of rich people out there because I keep seeing them just randomly on the street, and I'm like, this car looks so fucking weird. Like,
she said, why would you make a car knowing like looking like that, knowing there's extraterrestrials out there?
I'm just like, are
They
you
gonna think
sending me a message? Like,
they gonna think they
I
found their
love how you
people.
just confirmed that there's aliens out there. You didn't even doubt it. You just said they're out there. We're making cars to kind of
There are aliens out there.
appeal to
Chilling.
them.
they have found alien body parts,
Oh
man.
Lord,
Look,
There are
listen,
aliens out there.
where's this?
there is something out there that looks that's not us. I'm
I remember I went
sure.
to
I
dinner
don't know
with
if the
my
tech.
friend, and over dinner we was literally debating about whether aliens were real or not. It was the craziest debate ever. But I'm like, you have to be crazy if you don't think aliens exist. Like, you think we're the only ones that are the only intelligent
No,
species in the world? Like, are you serious?
you're not.
I
Aliens
don't
drive
No.
by
think
us. They don't want to come here.
that
It's the ghetto. That's why
I
we ain't
don't
really seen them.
I don't believe that we're not the only I don't believe that we're the only species out here. I don't know that we're not the aliens because there has to be smarter
No, we
beings out
are.
there. So to
They're
them, it's
like,
gonna be
who the
like,
We
fuck
who the
is
are.
fuck are
these
those weirdos?
people? Who the fuck is these ghetto
No,
people
but
on this
that's
weird ass earth?
we but that's the thing. We are aliens. Like if there are aliens out there, we are aliens to
To
them because we
them,
are a
yeah.
foreign. Yeah, that they're like, we don't know who the fuck you are, and we looking at each other like,
Hmm.
but I really think they've been plotting on coming to Earth, like over time. Like I think they've been plotting it. I think it's about to be some real Men in Black shit.
Mm.
So I'm like, if you look weird, look, I ain't fucking with you. Like, be
Men in Black shit. That's a good movie. Man.
Didn't the
like,
new
bro,
one
why you
come out
twitching?
today?
Huh?
Didn't the new Men in Black movie come out today? No, no, it's not Men in
Is
Black.
it Men in Black 5?
No, it's another one with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
You talking about Bad
Oh,
Boys?
Bad Boys.
That one, Bad
Yeah,
Boys.
Bad Boy.
That's what I was thinking.
All
Oh
right.
All
yeah.
right.
Next question.
We
Um,
digress about our alien talk.
I digress. Oh God. When I say that word, I'm just like, ooh.
That's another.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna go on order fuck it. Can AI truly take people's work? Absolutely, in a sense.
They already have.
Yeah. Because we were talking
Look
about
at
the
Walmart.
people. What Walmart? Oh, with the self checkout.
Yes.
Not
Yes,
yet.
that's artificial intelligence.
Not
Well,
yet, though.
Bro,
if they gonna do all that, I need for them to have tap because they too far in the future for them to not have tap. Kroger's have tap, so why does
I
Walmart not have
agree.
tap?
That's true.
I
That's true.
agree. But I think it's because so many people be stealing.
I mean, you're
Um,
gonna steal whether or
that
not they got tap or not. It ain't gonna matter.
That's right.
true, true, but with the tap it's a little bit easier because you like with a card you have to actually use a card or try to attempt to use a card or you have to at least try to attempt to use cash. With a tap you just put your phone to the little thing and act like you paid, and it's
Mm.
like Nah, man. But you could still steal stuff. Like you could still scan the potato for something else in your cart, and
Potato.
I'll be thinking about switching tags all the time. I'm just too scared
The
to do it.
potato for the TV.
you look at it
70
like,
inch.
why?
Got this 70
Why
inch
is
for
your tab
$2.
39 cents and you got this big ass TV? That's all you paid? Nah. But I don't know because HEB don't have it either. HEB don't have the tap either.
And HEB is too lit for them
They
to
don't?
not have tab.
Nope, they don't, girl. Trust me, it's been plenty of times I left my car and I'd be like, "You take Apple Pay?" You'd be like, "No," but they
We don't
take
got that.
Google, Google Pay or something like that. I don't have that, but they take that, but they don't take Apple Pay. I guess they have something against Apple. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't shop there.
But remember how we were talking about in our episode about college degrees versus trades, and we were talking about what people who was it carpenter? It was something, and you was like, oh well,
Yes,
they are the woodmans or whatever. They want to deal with the wood or whatever. And we were like,
carpenters.
oh yeah,
The
carpenters. And
woodsman. The people that give you the wood.
the one that be throwing the wood, but them.
Carpenters.
We said something about they probably have devices for that now. So I was thinking that they didn't have a job no more, but basically you still probably need them to work the devices, even though the devices probably doing a harder portion of the work.
Right.
But they probably got to press a button or two.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need a carpenter on the show to really know what they do.
I think that sorry guys, I'm doing something else over on this side. I think that I think they're taking over to some degree because I feel like stuff like that, like you just said, the carpentry, like they still need humans to do certain things for stuff. But now it's like when you think about it, even surgeries, like they're doing surgeries by AI now. A doctor doesn't have to be present to do the surgery for certain surgeries. Yeah. And then I remember a couple of years ago, they said they had this surgery robot where the doctor would appear on the TV and it was basically walking up to you. You would do your consultation with the TV, and that was a doctor. So has it completely taken over? No. Will it? Maybe in the future will. I think it's doing a lot.
Some
for a lot
store
cheaper.
has a robot that goes around and puts stuff back on the shelves and stuff. I saw that before.
I've seen that.
I'm like, you
I don't remember they tried the Domino's.
stock boys no more. Like the niggas don't want to come to work anyway. But it's like, hey, well, we got something for you.
Wait, Sam's. It was one Sam's that I went to. I can't remember which one it was. They have the little robot police that walks around the aisles trying to make sure people don't steal something. Now, I felt some type of way because I felt like it was following me.
See, I was just about to ask, is it racist? Does it discriminate?
Look, I felt discriminated.
They put a little program in the program by percentages, like watch this percentage of Black people, like 20% of your time should be spent on watching Black people, like X amount of your time should be spent on watching this, 20% should be on this, 50% should be on this.
I'm pretty sure there was somebody like in the background watching it and directing it and saying, okay, watch this person, watch. Yes. And I was like, because every aisle I turned on, that bitch was right there. And I'm like, I was about to fight the damn thing. I was like, you got beef? Like, what's up? Can I shop in peace?
Why are you following me?
And I said, David, is this thing following us? Like, I'm starting to feel some type of way. Like, I don't want to buy shit no more. Like, I don't think I ever went to that Walmart again. I can't tell you what Walmart. I mean, it wasn't Walmart. It was actually a Sam's. It wasn't a Walmart. It was a Sam's.
I'm gonna be like, there's robots in Walmart. They can afford that.
No, not Walmart.
They can barely afford cashiers.
How often they can barely afford staff? I know they ain't paying for no damn robots. Don't make me mad.
Let me tell you, Walmart and Sam's is owned by the same people. They got staff. It's just staff don't be wanting to work.
Yeah, but Sam's is the bougie sister.
And I'm pretty sure Sam's get a lot more money just because of their membership and because of how much they ship in their cost.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Go to Sam's. Speaking of Sam, but he's no toilet tissue. Buy by the boat.
Best place to get it,
man.
Yep. Toilet tissue and napkins.
And detergent.
Soap. Soap,
Fabuloso,
detergent,
the big Fabuloso, the big Don.
I ain't gonna lie, I
the
be being cheap when
plug-ins
it comes.
too.
They don't have a good selection of plugins. Every time I go, they only have like the Febreze, and I be wanting the air. Not I mean, they only have the Airwick ones. They don't have like the different brands. Like I can't
I think
find
it
any of
depends
I
on where
don't
you
get
those.
go,
the Airwick.
Shay. Because over
Mine
here at
is
the one,
go ahead. What I can't remember the brand. What is it? The
uh,
other one?
I
That's
have the Glade, the two plug one. You know, the one that has the
Glade.
two thing. Okay, that one is in the one in Sugarland and the one in Stafford. They always have like the Gain scented ones and like the Febreze ones and stuff like that. So I always get mine there. I like those scents. They smell very clean and fresh.
Yeah,
I use Glade, and they usually have Glade. They have
Yeah.
Glade and Airwick.
I don't
I
like
don't use
Airwick.
the
They don't last as long, so I
Glade
transitioned
lasts.
to the Febreze ones.
Those dual ones do. They
Okay.
last forever. But
Mhm.
but back to AI.
All right, so it is taking over in a sense. Like I said, it's automated a lot of stuff for me. I'm not complaining right now, but
Mm.
yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, we ain't gonna have no issues with them in the future. But we never know what the future holds until it gets here.
Watch
I guess
Atlas and then you'll tell me.
I'm trying to think if it has affected me negatively. Like, how has AI affected us? Honestly, I just think it has made us codependent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we depend on all this stuff. Like, well, the new generation. I mean, I think our generation kind of knows how to still figure things out, but I think like the new generations that were born into it, they are very codependent on it. Like they don't know how to function without it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't
So,
have any
and then that's
internet
another thing.
and I was freaking out.
Imagine,
My phone's
imagine,
on
like, and this is the crazy thing. We have all this AI technology, but at the same time, the way Mother Nature is moving is like Mother Nature is like, I'm shutting all this shit down. Imagine, because like if you're driving those artificially intelligent cars,
Mm.
like especially the ones that's run with like
electricity.
energy and electricity, yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like what are you gonna do when these storms come through and shut down everything?
No.
What are you gonna do when there's no energy?
Speaking of, when it got cold, a lot of Teslas stopped working. So a lot of people couldn't drive their cars because it froze their electrical system.
Froze. Yeah.
That's why I would never buy one. Because no, sir,
Child,
no,
give me
ma'am.
I'll take an old school Chevy any day. Look, let me tell you. That
Because you
little
mean to
old
tell
school
me if
Chevy,
I
I
want
go
to
put some.
leave and go somewhere warm and drive my car, I can't even go because my system is shut down. It's like you can't do nothing.
Do you see how technology be turning against you? I'm like, I'm starting. Look, like, how is it that when it gets cold, I can't use you? You can't get me to the next place that I need to be to keep myself alive.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like that's because even I can't even sit inside of you to warm up because you ain't gonna cut on.
It reminds me of when Rose just said about how she didn't have no electricity.
Mm-mm.
But the main thing, I have like a little generator, it's a small one. And the first thing I thought about was if all this stuff go out, my generator's charged, I can plug my internet system back up into the generator.
Girl. Yeah,
Because I'm
internet
about to be
is,
without no internet.
I'm
And then
telling
I don't
you.
think anybody can survive without internet. Like, think about it. Like when your electricity goes out, your internet goes out. A
yeah,
I'm
lot of
telling
these
you,
TV.
I couldn't have dinner in peace on Saturday or Sunday that we went to laundries because there was no connection in Galveston. And my phone, I was like, what, sir, can I have the Wi-Fi password? And the guy's like, wait a minute, I have to go get it. I went to the restroom, saw another guy. I'm like, can I have the Wi-Fi password?
Not you going to the restroom to find somebody to give you the Wi-Fi password.
Yes,
no,
but
dead
look, but the kids didn't
ass.
know because I told the kids, flip your phone around. This is a perfect time for us to spend some family time together and not you
How
be on the phone.
ironic.
Oh.
Ain't that
But I'm an
called
adult and they don't
Michaela
know I
Black?
went and got the. They don't know I went and
Meanwhile,
got the
she in the
Wi-Fi
restroom hustling for the
password.
password.
She can't do without
Wow.
Wi-Fi.
Mm-mm.
It's definitely been some
That's,
situations
that's
where I've been like, I need to find the Wi-Fi no matter where I'm at. Like the damn doctor. Yeah, wish
I
I got
felt like a
Wi-Fi.
crackhead. I felt like a crackhead.
crazy.
Yeah, I got Wi-Fi
That's
in here because
crazy.
this my phone is too slow. And it's sad when you have to get Wi-Fi because the phone system that you pay for, the cellular system that you pay for, is not strong enough. It doesn't work. It's not fast enough. So now I'm over here trying to
Hmm.
hustle for some damn Wi-Fi wherever I go.
I'm telling you.
Y'all, what if the aliens intentionally created artificial intelligence
And
so
gave
that
it
they
to the
could take
government
over?
I love how you said that with such a serious face.
and sold it to the government.
Because I'm very serious. I'm like, what if they was like, let's just sit up here and
Man.
like, what if these are undercover aliens and they're just like, okay, we're gonna create all this artificial intelligence and make these humans weak to where they can't function,
Oh
No,
and
Lord.
then we'll take over.
no. What had happened was the alien came to Earth and they captured it
Wow.
in its spaceship. And they found out inside the spaceship that they had all this advanced technology and they wanted to copy
In Roswell, New Mexico, Area 51. You're right. That's what they say.
Oh my
because these
freaking
niggas ain't that
gosh.
goddamn
We're fucked.
smart. I mean, they smart. I give humans a lot of credit, but they ain't advanced futuristic smart just yet. It takes
They said
somebody else
that
who knows that.
that happened in like World War One or two. They caught it because they didn't even have jets before that. All of a sudden, they find aliens and USA got jets. Where'd they get that technology from?
And their jets ain't as fast as the alien ship would be.
Mm-mm.
So the aliens is mad.
I'm guessing
This,
they took their technology.
this is a thing, man. We always stealing shit. Like, bro, we gotta look at the people. At the people. Put at this was
Give them
created
some
by
credit. The aliens.
like, you can't just be stealing
Created by
people work and not
ET.
giving them no credit.
Credit the
Created by
aliens. We sound like we're so high right now. This just
You
sounds like
gotta
a
wish.
stop
high
talking about
person.
them people
I
say
wish I was high.
you
This
say
sounds
me.
like a high
That's
Look,
how
I
they
person
just want
talk
the
every
aliens to
conversation.
day.
know.
Because it ain't gonna sound like Jasmine.
Aliens,
It ain't like
Shay,
Jasmine.
Shay said your name. She said you wrong for that.
I'm not even going
How you gonna
to.
discriminate against the aliens already, bro? They not even like you already just that.
We probably sound to the aliens like my godson says when we speak Spanish around him. He goes, "You, manina." The aliens probably think we speak like that. They're probably making fun of us, discriminating us, talking about.
You sound
They
like
are.
think about what
They're
I
like,
sound like.
what's up for Shay?
You know?
What's a fachet?
And then what's that other one name? Rose? What is
What is
it's
a
so short.
rose? Right. It should be longer than that.
Why do they name people behind flowers? What kind of thing is this? What is going on with this species?
Humans are so these aliens are so weird. I wonder what they call themselves. Like we call ourselves humans. Like I wonder what they call themselves. Like that's some shit I would if I run into an alien, I'd be like, so what do you call yourself? Like we call ourselves humans. What are
You're gonna be
you?
like, I'm
Because we call
Tom.
you alien.
I'm Tom.
Where'd you get alien from?
Be like, really? Tom? That's it? Tom? Because we thought it was
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh
oh my
no.
gosh.
This is funny. I didn't think it was gonna be
I was
this funny.
fanning.
I didn't. I didn't know where we was going with this topic, but
You started, Shay. I mean, I'm just mad that you did that. Called that alien in. Like that was fucked up.
Oh
Let's go back
Lord.
to AI.
All right.
We got a couple
So
more minutes.
last question. What does the future of AI look like? A
Shit,
lot
I
more
don't know.
advanced.
I mean,
A lot more advanced, to be
honest,
honest.
I can see flying cars.
Hmm.
Um, and this is in the era where all our planes are emergency landing everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Disappearing in
I
the
can,
Viejo,
especially with
what's it called? What's the triangle? Bermuda Triangle?
Bermuda.
bruh, look, if they come out with
Holy,
flying cars, do not go buy one. The aliens have set us up. That's what they want you to be up in the air. Flying cars. That
first of
how
all, that
that
shit gonna
makes
be
it.
too expensive anyway. Not everybody gonna be able to afford one.
That's true. And then
I
can you
they
imagine
don't
the air traffic? We already have traffic on the roads. Once we get cars in the air, there's going to be air traffic everywhere. People are going to be crashing into each other. They're going to fall on the
know.
people down there. It's going to be chaos.
This is a thing. They don't want the broke people. They want the rich people.
Baby,
So
but
the
it's
only
always
people
the
that
rich, it's always the broke people trying to get the Maseratis and the Miatas.
Like the dude that got
no, that's
The
true.
Tesla truck with the swangles on there. Like, why would you do that? Who put that
And
on
all
there
these
for
rich people,
you?
all these rich people be driving little Chevys and little little Fords, and they're
Wait,
like, "Fuck
hold up,
that! I'm not
hold
spending my
up.
money on that."
You ain't
Let's
seen
start
that?
over. So you're telling me that somebody put some swangers
You
on the
haven't
Tesla
Yes,
seen
truck?
that? Yes, in
I saw
No.
it
Houston. In
today. I
I
saw
Houston.
it
bet you they from
today.
the north side. I
They
bet you
got
they from the north side. I
the
bet
four wheels and they
Probably.
have one on the trunk sticking up.
north
They
side.
probably
That sounds
I
like the
didn't
got
north.
see the trunk. I didn't
they
see the
probably got
trunk.
bass in it and everything. They probably when you lift it, they probably say north
They
side.
they got the neon lights on the trunk. We
On the
already
Yep.
know.
inside
That's not
with the speakers.
yeah,
Mm,
Oh,
bro. You
sounds
know what?
like it.
I can't even be mad
It's
at
gonna
it.
be candy paint red.
candy paint, bright ass red too.
Look,
Uh-huh.
look, first of all, it's gonna be the fact that the car has been remodeled that the alien's gonna be like, hold up, this ain't some shit we created. This is not our product.
It's like, what
So
the
we
hell?
don't
who
want
do
this.
who do we
This is
sue?
an intruder.
They're gonna say this is why we can't give humans shit. They always fuck it up.
Y'all take a good thing and
Always.
you fuck it up.
They never do right.
Wow.
And then, like, speaking of air traffic
But
control, I mean, I feel like it would take a person with a certain type of understanding and knowledge to even be able to fly a car. Because if you think about it, just with the planes themselves, they have radars. You got to know, like, how to
Mm,
monitor your radar and shit. And imagine if you just got a car just because don't know shit about it, don't know shit about no radars. Yeah, you're probably gonna be the reason why it's gonna be traffic and crashes and stuff because
yeah.
your stupid ass wanted to get something just because it was cool and you had no idea about or any education about how to use it.
Kind of like
I'll tell you,
guns.
Somebody's rich
I'll
teenage
tell you this.
son at the age of 18.
Can you imagine like
Tom.
DWIs?
Tom.
But yeah,
No.
yeah,
So,
it's gonna
but
look
our
real.
reality, what does the future look like? I don't know. It kind of scares me. After I saw that movie Atlas, it's scary because that movie, watch it and then we'll talk about this later. But it's a scary, like when you think about it, because that movie talks about all the things that can happen when AI takes over.
Mhm.
Um, and then it's a planet where like humans are dying and it's scary. It's just scary. I don't
I
want
could
to think
watch it
that a
tonight.
computer is gonna take over. It's good.
I mean, it's bad
I don't,
enough that somebody can tap into your camera and like watch you without you
yes.
even turning it on, you know?
Isn't
And
that
just
crazy?
and then just to think about like we're talking about the technology from like having pagers to now having like iPhones and just different things. Like the future has already progressed so much. You know, we went from having desktops with AOL dial-up, like all that
Mhm.
shit, to now just being able to just connect using a button to your Wi-Fi and not
Yep.
having to wait on it. Like get off the phone so I can use the internet. Like it's already progressed so much. I can definitely think that the future is going to be just even more advanced. Like I don't know what that looks like, but I'm pretty sure once I'm 50 or I'm 60, I'm like, how the fuck you use this? Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Why your doorbell talks to you? You can talk through your phone to somebody. Like it's already
Bruh.
like advanced.
I just
I
be
want a
sitting here
doorbell.
What'd you
like
say?
like you could oh, she said she wanted a doorbell.
Oh,
I
No, I
have a
mean
doorbell.
one that can I have one too, but I want one that can say you are not welcome today. We are not accepting visitors.
please turn around or
You
I'll
can
call the
program it to
cops.
say that.
Really?
Like you can literally program it to say that. Ours is Vivid. It's a Vivid camera. You can literally so you can change the doorbell chime to like whatever the season is. Like if it's Halloween, you could change it to some spooky. But you can do like a default you can record like a ringtone, kind of like your phone, a ringtone or whatever. You can record whatever you want it to say. And as soon like when people ring the doorbell, it'll say whatever you recorded.
I'm looking
But
into it now.
it's just crazy because you could literally be like miles and miles away in another country and you could unlock your door.
Yep.
Yeah.
You could be miles and
actually need
miles
to
away
change mine.
and you could literally open your garage door. Like you could activate your AC.
Yeah.
You
On your
could
cameras,
turn
you
on
can all from your phone.
your washer and dryer. And all you need is Wi-Fi. And I'm like, bruh,
It's
is
been
nothing.
plenty of
That's nothing
times
but
like
the
my guests have like left and then locked the doors. So I'll just lock it from my phone.
You could be wherever you at. It don't matter where you at. As long as you got connection and you got Wi-Fi, you can do it. So it's amazing what technology has done.
Yeah.
I don't know the future of it. I think it's going to continue to evolve. I still think the aliens have something to do with it. The more I think about it,
Remember, we stole
because
their
I'm like,
technology. They came down here, the US captured them and took their ideas and their information and their technology, and that's how we got it.
well, ain't nobody telling them to come down here.
I don't know why they would anyway, as much as I be trying to get the fuck up out of here.
I mean, at this point, you're an intruder. We can do whatever we want with you.
I think we were a
we
mistake for them.
shouldn't.
We were a mistake for them.
I don't think they
You think they make fun of us?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure they think we're the idiots of space and galaxy and shit.
No, dead ass. I think if they are out there, I think we're probably like obviously out of the two, I think we're definitely the most least intelligent. Even with the smartest people we got here, they're still more advanced than us.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not speaking that into the atmosphere.
What? Speaking what? Are they smarter than us? If you have a spaceship
ain't no alien about
that goes
and
100,000 miles faster or whatever miles per hour faster than the actual fighter jet, yeah, they smarter than us. There's no doubt about it.
I ain't seen that.
You get your shit to go that fast. I just think documentaries, but that was enough. That's all I needed. That's all I needed to know.
They're not gonna tear. They're not gonna tear my confidence down. They're not.
I want to meet an alien. So just ask it questions and interview it for the podcast.
You know, most people say that when they meet the aliens, they get anally probed. just FYI. Since you want to meet the alien, just be prepared.
I ain't gonna say I have, and I ain't gonna say I haven't. No.
We just have unlocked a new level.
Just have some lube on hand. That's all I'm saying. Just have some.
Just don't make it hurt. If you gotta do it, just don't make it hurt.
Well, apparently they don't. Apparently they don't even remember it happened.
Just wake up ass sore.
And use the little light, the little bit in black light. Oh my God! Imagine you getting anally raped, and then you can't. No,
probed.
That's a tough word. That's a hard word.
Yes, it is. We don't use the R word around here.
Girl,
now we're talking about aliens.
Why not? They can go to jail too.
Well, according to our government, they have kidnapped them and never took them back home. Never let them go back.
Girl.
The things I have discovered in the Neapolitan Scoop Podcast.
Girl, you about to make me unlock a whole nother podcast story because I'm like, what? I'm like, what if they are the ones?
No, that can't be. Theories. We can't bring it over here. They're gonna think we all crazy.
And that's we have crazy. One of our upcoming episodes is on conspiracy theories.
Yes, and now I have one because I'm
in college, a conspiracy theory class. I had a class that was like that. Or maybe it was
my teacher. It's called philosophy.
I had several theories classes, but no conspiracy theories.
No, I don't know if it was okay. Maybe it wasn't called conspiracy theories, but maybe it was just my professor, and she believed in a lot of conspiracy theories, and we thought she was crazy.
I love that. just everything that goes into being a conspiracy theorist. There's
Yeah.
so much behind that.
I don't
And
think
they
people
firmly
realize.
believe
I
life
just
is
that.
too
think they
precious.
think differently. They think outside the box while we think
Life
just
is too
everything's like
precious
black and
and
white.
it's
They
too
see it's
short.
like it's not just black and white. It's all these extra parts and things going on that you just don't want to be made aware of. Like, for instance,
Mhm.
when what was it that I was watching? Me and Nevaeh was watching something, and it was a show about fucking satellites. I forgot what it was called, but basically the satellites were causing eruptions in the Earth's atmosphere. Like it was causing storms, it was causing like volcano eruptions, it was causing all these little series of effects in the weather. But on the media side, on the news, they were like, oh, it was just a gas pipe explosion which caused the eruption under the ground, and that's why it happened. She was like, but that's not really what happened. I said, exactly. The media tells you one thing and they're hiding it from like the government is actually something else going on. They telling you something completely different. I said, it's a long story. You probably don't understand it right now, but
That's true though.
they don't
That's
want people
true
to
No,
be
that's
though.
freaked out
actually
and scared. Because if you
Media
tell
is
the
paid
that's
by
truth,
what's
the
happening
people are
government.
gonna be
in real life.
scared. Yeah.
I mean, if you think about this tornado that happened, these two tornadoes that happened, even though they tried to play it down, that was a tornado. And it felt really man-made because it was
Mhm.
like typically when you see a tornado, you see it coming beforehand.
Yeah.
Not like it just happened suddenly. It wasn't like a hour, 2 hour, like the second one that happened in Dallas. It happened in Dallas
Yeah.
and it was like, okay, it's on its way to Houston. This one just popped up. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, I've never in my XYZ years of life, I have never experienced anything like that. Like I was like,
Yeah.
what? Like I was scared for my life.
Yeah. And you're in
And
the
there's
middle of
been
it.
we've had hurricanes, we've had tropical storms, and I have never been that scared for my life in my life. Like I was sitting there like, I
Mhm.
think this is the end. We're probably gonna die. I had gathered my children. I said, if I'm gonna die with my kids next to me.
Oh my
Like
God.
that's how
Don't give me
it was.
chills.
Yes. Girl.
Don't be
Well,
trying to
thankfully
kill
we
your
didn't die.
children with you. You need to
No,
die by
I'm just
yourself.
saying. 'Cause if you
Let the
imagine,
children
like I was
live.
just thinking, like, if this car flips over, my kids could fly wherever.
I don't know why
And
you
I'm
were on the
like,
road, first of all.
because it did not look like there was a storm coming, honestly. And that's why I said,
Shit, it did
typically,
over
if
here.
shit's about to get real,
In
if
your
shit's
I
about
think
to get real, it's gonna get real. It looked like
in
it
your
was like a regular rainstorm.
in your how many years you've lived in Houston, you still
XYZ
don't
and my
in
XYZ.
your XYZ years that you've lived in Houston, um, you should know better. Shame on you. You should know better than to trust Houston weather. You know it's bipolar.
No, I should have known better than to trust the meteorologist. I should not
Yeah,
have
too.
Houston weather. Houston weather can be bad. And that's what I'm saying. Like I've been through tough rain, like the rain swishing left and right. This wasn't that. This was car moving. Like the
That's
car feels like
crazy.
it's about to take a spin.
And it
And
was
I'm just
really
like,
bad. Like Houston got hit really bad. I didn't expect that.
I
Talking about
I
the
have been I have been through Allison. I've
mm,
driven through Allison. I've driven through hurricanes. So that's why when I hear this, I'm like, okay, we probably just gonna get a little bit of rain. I've driven through rain. It's not that big of a deal. This
mm,
was a quick from 1 minute to the third minute, shit went left. It wasn't no,
mhm.
oh shit's getting real. Let me pull over and try to seek shelter. You didn't have time to seek shelter. You didn't have time to seek shit. Nothing. It was just like, bitch, you gonna sit here even if you went into an abandoned building, you were like, okay, well, the way these winds are moving, this abandoned building gonna be gone, and we're gonna be gone with it, or a tree can fall on it. And
Mhm.
Houston has a lot of trees everywhere, so no, that was the aliens. It's cool, like
Half the time it
we
ain't got
we
to be the alien, it could be your own government.
and
That's
they
what I was
are the
gonna
Yeah.
say.
aliens.
Secret Service, whoever them people
That's what I was
is.
gonna say. You know the government controls the weather now, right? The Heart Project. Y'all ever heard of that?
Mm-mm.
I'm about
Well, I've heard of something, but it
I'm
was like
about to
Kevin
send
Hart.
y'all a link to the Heart Project. That's a conspiracy theory too. But apparently this
So there was
project
a
is
movie. There was the movie. And this is the thing, movies tell it all. Movies always
Mm-hmm.
tell the story that happens. There was a movie where they actually like said that the government was creating these storms, like making them,
Uh-huh. That's
because
what
they
that
were
HARP project is about.
testing global warming, and honestly, when I tell you what I experienced that
Mhm.
day made me believe, because I'm like I said, there's been tornadoes in Houston, there's been hurricanes in Houston.
Yeah.
I've never experienced anything like that. And I'm like, this felt man-made. And then the thing is, it was in one location. Like, it was literally like, it went from the north side to downtown. And it didn't even hit Pearland, didn't even hit the southwest, none of the south side. It just hit the
Read
north
it.
side. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on the north side, which I did to the government, why y'all pissed him off. I don't know. But this
The
last one was
government
on the
don't like
north
the north
side.
side.
This last one was on the north side. I was on the north side when it happened. I'm like, look, see,
Mhm.
that's why they tell me stay out
Baby,
the
I had to
hood.
pick my
If
baby
you
up
got
just in
away,
time. Because like literally 10
but
minutes
what were
later,
you
by the time I got in
saying,
the house,
bro? You said by the time you got in the house, what?
it started. And I was wondering because I was in the restroom trying to clean the tub out. And I'm like, why are these dogs following me around? You know, when the dogs get scared when it starts storming and shit, they want to be under a human. So I'm like, why the fuck you follow me from room to room? And I'm like, oh shit, it's storming outside. Well, I look out the window, the goddamn tree just going. I'm like, oh goodness.
Child.
Read the information I just sent y'all. The government knows that people are doing
They
this.
gonna shut our
I'm
podcast down.
They already know it's already out there. It's public. The NOAA has it on public. The agriculture has it out there on public. The two of those three articles I just sent you are actually government sites.
Oh.
So they know what's happening. Look, we ain't that crazy or drunk.
But it may seem like it. But give me the
But it's
benefit of the
happening.
doubt.
It's
That's
happening.
crazy.
The government is doing it on
I ain't gonna read it
purpose.
right now because it's gonna do something. I already know
Mm-mm.
this is about to open my mind, and then I'm gonna be more. My anxiety gonna hit the roof
Child.
You
I
because
worried
like,
about the wrong thing.
let's
What's
do the
my currency?
closing.
you said I'm worried about the wrong thing. You said
I said, I
shade
said
this
we're
skirt.
all worried about the wrong thing right now. We got bigger fish to fry.
That sounds good. Some fish.
I'll be tripping. That's why I tell
Oh, I'm hungry
everybody,
again.
not again.
I was craving some
At
fried
the end of the day,
catfish nuggets today.
Mm.
at the end of the day
The
gonna
day gotta
end.
end. Miss Glorilla.
But we are shout out, girl. That is my go-to phrase. At the end of the day gonna end. Somebody look,
Don't even
listen.
sweat the
It's gonna be
drama.
another
Don't
day.
even sweat it. Exactly.
Live your life, because you never know when it's gonna end. But
YOLO.
again, if you enjoyed our content, please subscribe to our channel, like, and comment. We love feedback. While you're at it, follow us on all streaming platforms. You can also find us through Instagram and TikTok. Also, if you have a topic that you would like for us to discuss, or if you'd like to be a guest on our podcast, feel free to email us. Again, thank you, and see you next week for your weekly scoop serving. Peace.
Bye. Send us your conspiracy theories and your alien stories.